Hello, I'm City Administrator Ben Martig. Thank you for watching today. I'm going to give an update of the City Council meeting of Tuesday, the 21st of April, giving you a little update of some of the council activities. We were online again, doing our remote meetings at this time where we're practicing physically distancing during the stay-at-home order with the city. So one of the things that we did give an update on was the Highway 246 and Jefferson Parkway project. We are working on a roundabout as we gear up for spring construction for this particular project. Our Public Works Director provided some information as it related to the detour route that we have. The intersection will have about 6-month delay of impact related to detours that will be going on. Woodley Street to Highway 3 down to County Road 1 is the primary detour route. Certainly residents within the area will be able to connect into those roadways. So we'll certainly have an inconvenience during this construction period, but long term this is going to be a great improvement to the intersection, including a roundabout, improving the efficiency of traffic flow both in peak demand time as well as other times of the day. We also have underpasses for pedestrians and bicyclists to also be able to access that as well. We've already moved the house out of the area. The school districts moved the house out of the area that was part of the project area. Private utility work is underway and is going to have to be completed before intersection is completely closed. So at this time we're looking at May or June as a closure of the intersection, and as we get closer to that, more updates will be coming forward. We did also, City Council approved a new electric charging station. We do have one already down at Water Street near the municipal liquor store. Northfield Liquors has one charging station with 2 different charge points on that. We're looking at adding an additional one, and we received a Rotary Club grant. Northfield Rotary Club provided a grant on the first one on Water Street, and they're also offering a new grant program to try and expand this out to help meet our climate action goals and attract visitors to our community here in Northfield. The 5th and Washington Street parking lot was identified as a desirable location. They wanted another one in the downtown area. Again, with both an economic development focus to be able to have a charge point for people in a desirable location in the downtown area. So Water Street is kind of in the downtown, so they wanted a different part of the downtown area as part of that. So they identified that lot. The specific parking stalls are not identified. However, some of the considerations also included the distance from the power source and other costs that we'd have to connect in with that. As far as why are we building this infrastructure out, again, the state of Minnesota has a goal to dramatically increase the number of electric vehicles to meet certain climate goals that the state of Minnesota has. City of Northfield also has their own goals as it relates to reducing carbon in our atmosphere to be able to improve the environment and reduce the negative impacts of climate change that we have currently going on. So we're looking at growing the network out. This is very common where there are public-private partnerships as this network grows out across the state and across the nation. And as that goes on over time, you're going to see more and more electric vehicles on the roadway. So we want to have good infrastructure in place for those chargings to occur. We had a number of other things on the council agenda this week as well. So some of the other things that we talked about at the city council meeting were just some updates that we had as it related to some of the activities going on in our community. So the council did approve moving forward with a assessment hearing related to the 2020 street reconstruction project. So the council did declare the proposed assessments for that project area to come back at the end of May. The total project cost for that construction project was about $3.8 million. And about 35% of that total cost will be related to assessment. So residents can expect to get some notices coming out in the mail at the end of April. So keep an eye out for your mailboxes for information coming in those notices. They'll talk about the proposed assessment, information about the hearing, and if there's any questions or concerns, there are appeal opportunities as it relates to people that might be impacted by that as well. So we're going to have an event coming up on that. Did want to talk about Earth Day. Earth Day was this week, and the celebration continues this weekend on Saturday despite our stay-at-home orders. Just that this particular Earth Day for 2020 is going to be from 9 to 5, which is fairly typical, but it's going to be all online. So encourage you to check out the online version of that. Climate sessions will be available on Zoom on your internet. They'll also be recording it, making it available for replay. So you can go to www.northfieldearthday.com to join the virtual climate sessions and check it out. A lot of interesting events related to curbside composting, geothermal systems for your home, what's going on with our climate action plan, um, information about recycling. There's also going to be some virtual activities around town that are kind of fun as well. So virtual yoga available online, sidewalk chalk art online as well, where you can watch some people who are taking advantage of that as well. So some fun stuff that we have going on related to the activities for Earth Day this weekend. So check that out. Our library did kick off some additional services this week as well, so we are now effectively allowing pickup of materials that are secured online. You can also drop those off, so people can make appointments to pick those up, their hold materials. Our business has been brisk this week, but staff is busy working on that and making it available, and also practicing good social distancing behaviors for our staff people that are busy at work providing the service as well. You might have noticed we had a number of controlled burns around town this week at the city of Northfield. Those are really intended to improve the natural areas that we have by burning off those areas of natural areas. It actually improves those native grass areas and flower areas that we have. So we apologize for any smokiness that might have occurred or information related to that, but some good effective burns that occurred that will help be a timely improvement to allow things to grow up yet this spring and summer. And the good plants will flourish, and some of the undesirable ones will be kind of taken over by those, or at least that's the goal. So with that, those are a few of the updates from the City Council meeting of April 21st, 2020. Thank you for watching. I'm your City Administrator, Ben Martig.